the numbers 4 and 13. Let's get into it. Happy Friday the 13th, if that's what it is when you're watching this. If not, happy belated or happy early Friday the 13th. Anyway, first off, unlucky numbers are not universal. People who are not superstitious are not going to have fear of the number 4 or the number 13. But these numbers do have prevalence. Culturally speaking, the Western part of the world, Europe, US, etc., tends to have fear of the number 13. There's even a word for it, triskaidekaphobia, fear of the number 13. The fear of numbers in terms of superstition is always related to culture and observation in some way or another. This is an example of superstition based on association, and it depends culturally. On the eastern part of the world, the number 13 isn't really considered unlucky except for some exceptions, either involving religion or some part of history. On the contrary, there are 3 countries, probably even more, but 3 that I can think of, Korea, Japan, and China, that have fear of the number 4. For this reason, it sounds too close to their word for. In Japanese, the way that you pronounce 4 has 2 potential readings. You have your onyomi and your kunyomi. Your onyomi, or your Chinese reading, is pronounced shi. The way that you say is also shi. Sometimes also read as shini, but not even just sometimes. It can also be read as shini depending on context, but we're not getting into Japanese right now. It's a behemoth of a language. It's to be respected for sure. The kunyomi is yo or yon. Yon. For that reason, to break this taboo, whenever you're using the number 4, if you're not reciting numbers or doing basic arithmetic, it's pretty typical to use the Japanese reading of the number 4 to avoid shi entirely because of the superstition. Similarly, in Japan, the number 9 is considered to be bad luck. You have your onyomi, which is kyu, and you have your kunyomi, which is ku. Ku is too similar to the, well, actually, scratch that. Ku is identical in pronunciation to the kanji or Chinese character for suffering, kurushimi. But the Chinese character part of that word, kurushimi, is ku. So 9 equals suffering. 4 equals, and that is the logic. In Chinese, speaking for the Mandarin dialect, you have 4 pronounced as s. How you pronounce is also s. So that taboo exists in China for the same reason. I'm pretty sure the reason is also that in Korea, but I don't currently speak Korean, so I can't give you the precise example. Regardless, happy Friday the 13th. Stay safe, stay lucky. Don't let the bad luck get to you, my friends, and happy language learning.